mount came today, so looks all has some pretty luck. Let the top off so that way you can kind of get a good glimpse from the top and the bottom. So this I got from Amazon, and this is probably I think 112 with tax, or under 120 bucks with tax. So could have got the one from American Venture Labs, but it was really hard to justify spending $280 for a piece of metal. So I did get their mount, which is very nice, thinking that these holes would have lined up with these holes, but that wasn't the case. So yeah, just eyeballed it and drilled it, and it's probably just a hair crooked off, but no one's gonna know. But this is nice and secure, so when I do send it, it's not gonna go flying. And what I've done is, you can see some of the zip ties is that I've actually routed it all the way around over here, and then you can see it peeking right there. Came down here all the way to the side underneath, and I have a little inverter that just had in my garage and said, you know what, let's use it, let's put it there. Why spend more money somewhere else when you don't need to? So I've already used this inverter to power before. It actually powers it just fine, so don't have an issue with it. But you know, this mount was like 40 bucks with tax, or under 50 bucks shipped, I guess. Super nice build, just perfect, like for what I needed it for. So I didn't get it powder coated because I wanted it like now, which I ordered over the weekend and then arrived today. So that's pretty nice about that. So, and like I said, this bad boy was under 120. Very sturdy. Does not, you know, it's pretty secured. I mean, hardware that came with it is very nice. The only thing I had to add for the Adventure Labs is just because I drilled out the hole a little big, just because I didn't line it up as nice as I could on the second one there. Just put a washer there so that way, you know, the screw doesn't go all the way through. That's pretty much it. So I originally was going to put it in the back, which I did have a mount for it, just kind of more of a standard magnetic mount. This is also from Amazon. This one I believe is Hook Off-Road or Hook Road, and I flipped it because it's actually supposed to be going the other way. I flipped it so that way I could actually use it as a kind of like a little attic space. So the problem with the Mini right there is the goddamn tent just obstructs enough, and as much as I would try to move it forward, speakers right there, so it just really wasn't much room for it to go where it was unobstructed. The suction mount was not terrible, but I never felt 100% comfortable with it, just because the way I drive, I'm a pretty aggressive driver, and where I live it's always windy, and so I was just like, to kind of just feel like it's gonna pop off one suction, and then before you know it, it's gonna pop off the other one, and then I'm gonna lose my Mini. So the only reason why I had it on the hood is just to kind of test to see if it would actually work. But you know, as soon as I threw it on the roof and drove back from Vegas, it's just like I discovered that it was actually kind of loose, and I was like, ooh. So kind of scrambled to do this setup here. So overall, I'm very happy with it. Let me get the panel just so you can see how it actually fits recessed in there, which is kind of nice. Put that right there. And voila, and as you can see, it doesn't get any nicer than that. It is perfectly in that little recessed area. I'm going to be able to close that. No problem. No problem, I say. No, that's not going to go anywhere. If you noticed, these are off, and that's only because it's very close in tolerance, and it's just easier to just pop the two. If you're going to pull the panels off, the back ones aren't an issue, but the front ones, it's just easier. And then now I just keep that little toolkit over here, since you know, warmer weather's coming, so I'm going to want to be able to take at least the panels off on front, kind of enjoy some weather. Whether or not I choose to get maybe the clear lids or something, we'll see. But otherwise, this is exactly what I wanted. Being able to use the Mini, keep it inside, keep it secure. Wiring's all clean, routed. You're not going to see it, you know. So for the passenger, just has to deal with that. But you know, that's why I'm the driver. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, pretty stoked on it. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy this little setup. Like I said, for less than 200 bucks, you can have something set up like this if you have a Starlink Mini and you want to move it inside and not keep it out. This is still cheaper than even doing like one of those super robust looking mounts that still mounts it on the exterior. And my issue is theft. I have a lot of trust issues. I live in an area where theft does happen, property theft. So I don't want to give people a reason. You know, it's a small item. It could easily be walked away with. So I'm just going to prevent it by keeping it inside. Alrighty. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.